Welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel, where we have a huge channel update for you on all the projects starting here in the garage for garage rehab. Yes, we are restarting this series up. We're going to start doing a lot more. You can see we got a little clean, not a lot clean, don't look too much, but a little clean. Trying to get some things cleared out of here and whatnot so that we can get back to utilizing this garage how it's supposed to be utilized. But yeah, I got tools back in the danger box, got the lid to close again, all that stuff. Building up a larder full of food in here instead of car parts because, well, you all know. But yeah, that's what we did in here. In here, Project Porsche has not moved, haven't done anything with that one, but we have an entire box of parts right here to put in it. And we will be doing that very soon because even though our May autocross events have been canceled, June and July are still on the books, including National Tour in Packwood. So, we're going to say that denial is not just a river in Egypt and keep trying. But failing all that, we know that if any track days happen, we're going to try to do a track day with this thing and Project Audi this year. We've decided that's kind of our big thing, since it seems like autocross isn't exactly going to happen, even if they do open things up, like too many people go, all that kind of stuff. Track days might actually be a thing. And so if we can get one track day in this year, with like an SCCA track night in America, Susie's going to take Project Audi, and I'm going to take Project Porsche, and we're going to go do a track day. I've done a number of track days before, never in that car, but in a bunch of other cars, and she's never done a track day, so we're going to probably focus on PIR, simple track, plus higher speeds, and that's kind of what she's looking for instead of the more technical stuff, so that'll be fun. The update on Project Audi, if you've watched the video, we've determined that the engine oil separator, which has already been changed to the updated one from the V8.5, is bad again, and we've completely confirmed that. I pulled the tubing off of the intercooler, and it was full of oil. There's oil coming out of the engine oil separator. That's definitely what it is. So we are getting one of those on order from FCP Euro, and we will get that changed out, and then Project Audi will be good to go. She is fine otherwise. You could see we got Project Mazda up on deck. I had an interested buyer that was supposed to come out today. They ended up bailing. We're trying to figure out what to do with this thing. If you are interested in one of the world's most modified Mazda 5s, shoot me a message, hit me up, let me know. And this thing is legitimately modified. It is not just stuff for looks. Those are real Hawk Street 5.0 brakes. They will work on a track day. The fenders have been rolled front and rear. This thing can corner. Conversely, if you are local to me, if you're in the Pacific Northwest and you are building a Mazda 3 or a Mazda 5 or a Ford Focus that uses this chassis, and you got stock parts, hit me up also. That's kind of one of the other ideas, is if I can find somebody with a Mazda 3, which all this stuff will bolt to, then maybe we can work something out. I'll take your stock shocks and struts and springs and wheels and tires and brakes, and you can have all my cool stuff, and we can figure out the money and the doing the swap and all that. Failing all that, I might just buy a super cheap Mazda 3 just to do all that to myself, because a stock automatic Mazda 5 is really easy to sell, and a modified Mazda 3 with a stick is really easy to sell. So anyways, I still got a pile of things to do in here. You can see I got to do the plugs and coolant flush and the trans filter still, but I did put an AEM dry flow filter in it. Yeah, whatever. But that's what's going on with Project Mazda. It's still here. It's still for sale. We do kind of need to get rid of it because we got the Boost Wagon. Project Flex, which all we've done so far is an intro video on. It's still here. We've driven it probably 100 miles since buying the thing. Made a couple of car payments on it already. Poor thing needs a wash job and all that stuff. And poor Project Turbo Coupe here did not sell on eBay. Everybody that has contacted me so far, nobody's willing to ship it from the Pacific Northwest out to the Midwest or out to Florida or down to California. If they were, they could get a good enough deal on it. I am willing to sell it pretty darn cheap. About $2,700 will get you this car. No questions. Lock, stock, and barrel with all my spares and some Turbo Coupe collectibles. I've got the Matchbox in the little triangle case that's white. I've got a model car that I built that's white that matches. I've got some the Motor Trend Car of the Year decals that go inside the windows, like new, not repos, NOS ones. Like, I got a whole bunch of extra Turbo Coupe stuff that would go with it. So that's for sale. Contact me if you want it. That's for sale. Contact me if you want it. The suspension's for sale. If you'd rather swap that, contact me. Boost wagon, we're going to do some stuff too. As soon as I can get rid of some of this stuff, if we can clear things out of here, then I can spend some money on Boost wagon and do some things to it. I don't want to do too much yet because I want to take it to the track while it is still stock. What is going on here? There we go. And lay down some basic numbers with it and see what it makes stone stock. This is an EcoBoost, a 3.5 liter twin turbo, all that good stuff. It is a limited and it is loaded. It's got all the options, which is pretty cool because I've never had a top of the line with all the options. I tend to buy cars with no options at all because that's my thing. But anyways, we want to lay down a number with that. So when drag racing opens, because they are telling us that drag racing should open sooner or later this season, we're going to take that pig drag racing, see what it lays down stock, and then throw like an unleashed tune at it, more boost, stuff like that. So autocross if it happens, track day no matter what, track day no matter what, drag racing, work in the garage, sell this, sell that, do a bunch of things. Why am I telling you all this in this crazy ass stream of consciousness? As anybody that's been watching the channel for a while knows, we had some computer issues. The computer died, and when it died, it took all of my videos with it. All of everything I had filmed with all the cars that I hadn't actually finished editing yet was gone. I finally finished putting it all back together. I've got the computer all brand new, all built up, everything works. I've got a new video editing software, and I've managed to recover about half of my old videos. So this will be, I'm gonna keep doing these videos, the phone ones, for like channel updates and quickie things, but I'm gonna be able to start doing actual in-depth videos again. I can finally download them again. I can finally edit them again. I can finally upload them, all that good stuff. It's good to go. So we're gonna start doing that and the 3D printer build, which is gonna be kind of the first thing we do, Miniatures Monday. I don't even know, we might just make that its whole own series, the 3D printer. So we're gonna go work on the 3D printer now and start editing big videos again. That's to let you know that you can look forward to big videos. But otherwise, hit us up on this stuff. We got plans. We're gonna be ready for when things do open up and this whole crazy pandemic virus thing is behind us. We're gonna make sure all the cars are ready to go. Until then, that's the stuff we're working on. Keep watching here on the Plays with Cars YouTube channel, and we will see you a couple of times a week now, like usual, starting tomorrow with Miniatures Monday.